Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Institute of Rural Professional. Thank you all for joining with us, and it is humble request and pleasure to all stay with us till the end. Lovely audience, today I am your host from Bangladesh, Salma. Dear audience, I am feel honored and privileged to host this webinar. It is my delight to welcome you all to our IGP. For I am sure you all will get some many takeaways and payoffs from this webinar. Each time you can like and comment in our comment box. So let's watch together and learn together. Once again, I'm Salma, Head of Ambassador in IGP from Bangladesh. Every day, some new participants join with us. So I want to give a little description about IGP, Institute of Global Professionals of Students and Community Research, providing holistic social work and education for fit a professional generation in worldwide. Because personally, I think the formal education is not enough for our competitor world. So we need to develop our skill by acquiring more knowledge. So we organize our webinar, training and offline online courses etc. by best and trained speaker courses from all over the world. Our mission is to empower people and enhance skills. We already completed 392, 62, sorry, 962 webinars successfully. We expect that you all are getting a little bit benefited in personal and professional life. And we wish that you all are remaining with us in a long journey. Let me remind you all again that don't forget to tag, share, and comment and mention your friends in comment box because your attachment encourages us to give more and better and best service to our lovely audience. So stay with us by your support. I'm cordially welcoming you all. Today we are presenting 962 webinar on futuristic jobs and circular aspect with speaker Dr. Pramod Mahajan from United Arab Emirates. Our speaker is Principal School Director of Sharjah Indian School. So now we will introduce our speaker by a little video. So let's see.
Good afternoon, good evening, namaste, namaskaram, salam alaikum. This is Dr. Pramod Mahajan, and today we will be discussing about futuristic jobs and curricular aspect. What are those futuristic jobs which we are looking in coming 10 years? And what are those jobs which have already been hampered because of digitalization and all other aspects? So we will discuss about that. If one job is hampered or if one job is gone, it by default creates so many other jobs. So what required is we have to be ready. We have to update ourselves. We have to transform ourselves as per the need and requirement of future. If we remain future fit, trust me, many jobs are waiting for us. So let me share my screen and then we will discuss slowly all the aspects of futuristic jobs and curricular aspect. So I'm sharing my screen. Bear with me for a minute or so.
Impact on your world of work. The world of work is constantly changing. 60
Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes,
Moderator, kindly confirm me. Is the screen visible?
yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Yeah. So futuristic jobs and curricular aspect. Institute of Global Professionals. In many countries of the world, transforming the youth, inspiring the job seekers, and providing the training and developing them to be the future fit. It's all about education, education, and education. Today we'll be discussing various styles, various roles, and various aspects. The futuristic jobs and curricular aspect: what, when, where, why, and with whom we want to learn, and how it can be realized from the student's perspective. First, what does it matter? Is our learning creating the future fit elements? Is our learning developing the students or the learners to be the future fit? What actually matters is how competency based aspects we are following during our learning process. How does it matter whether we are going only subject specific or skill specific? How do I make it matter? What are my pedagogies and what are my resources? The assessment: what sort of assessment I am following to make the students assessment friendly, to make the students assessment ready, because it's a age of competition. And during this competitive spirit, you have to be ready every time for the assessment. And what should be the next? The purpose of your learning. It's all about removing the logical contradiction. The future fit jobs used to focus on removing the logical contradiction. Which job will be important? Which topic will be important? Which skill has to be taken care of? How to do it? How to minimize the stress? All logical contradiction has to be removed, and that is done by future fit jobs. These future fit jobs, learners learn how to establish the logical sequencing by rejecting and modifying so many higher order thinking skills, coming out of comfort zone and entering into the growth zone. And yes, the future fit jobs focus on a powerful tool called critical thinking. Breaking the iceberg to improvise a new start. Think about how the transformation is happening. Think within how the technological revolution and transformations are happening, and in that scenario, are you ready for the next future fit? Think around about the future sketch of education due to technical or technological revolution. Think beyond about most demanding futuristic jobs and what are the skills required for that. So let us think about future fit jobs, a new perspective for curricular aspect, empathizing yourself, defining the new era of the life, ideating the solution, making the prototype, testing yourself, and again checking whether you are future fit or not. If you think the work culture started with like that, workers used to take part in the industry at the plant level, and that's a game of a power. Power should be there, then you are the best suitable worker. Careers of the future, not only those days dealing with the power, dealing with the strength, dealing with the physical fitness, dealing with the hard work of longer period. But now the technology has come, and this technology has impacted on the working environment. So, how the technology is impacting on the working environment, let me show you with a small video clip. How the technology is imparting or is disturbing your that aspect which is called the future fit jobs. How it is doing that? What are those aspects of technological things? Allow me to share the video, please. Moderator should allow me to share the video, please. From your end, allow me to share the video, please.
Yes, sir. We are trying, sir.
Video. You have blocked the video from your end.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We are trying.
Technology is impacting the work ethics. Yes, make the video free, please. Not that, not that, not that. This one, third video. Not second, third.
Its impact on your world of work. The world of work is constantly changing. 65% of children entering primary school today will be doing new jobs that don't yet exist. Technologies that haven't yet been invented will solve problems that aren't even problems yet. You are part of the fourth industrial revolution. Technology is changing quickly. It affects most things you do in life and will impact how you work in the future. What you think is modern and technologically advanced now might look old and slow in 5 to 10 years' time. Think about how the iPhone has changed over the last 10 years. So just imagine what the future of mobile technology could be. New roles are emerging all the time. Just think about the jobs of today that didn't exist 10 years ago. Jobs such as an app developer, social media consultant, and 3D printing engineer. Some of the tech predictions of the future include 10% of the world's population will be wearing clothes connected to the internet. By 2026, smart clothing will be available that changes color and shape and keeps you cool or warm. Artificial intelligence already exists among us in our everyday lives. And whilst they are predicted to take some human jobs, they still need humans to control and program them. Think about those in charge of controlling space robots, police robots, or controlling a robotic arm during surgery. Within 15 years, some things AI and robots are expected to do include driving cars, shopping, and cooking for us. Some of the jobs we know today will be considered being high risk for future automation. The jobs are there, just in a different and technological way. And remember, employees of the future need the skills to do the things that AI cannot easily do: critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and creativity. Some of the digital technology jobs that exist today include cybersecurity specialists, big data analysts, coders, and software engineers. Think, digital technology jobs are on the rise. Wales is playing its part at the cutting edge of new technology. The Academy of Robotics based at Aberystwyth University is aiming to have their driverless car go to deliver packages ready for testing in 2018. Comparison Creator in Cwmbran is developing the latest software for leading comparison websites such as GoCompare and Confused.com. Opportunities to work in the digital sector in Wales will be expanding. The digital sector in the UK is creating jobs 2 times faster than jobs in the non-digital sector. These jobs are usually highly skilled and highly paid. The average advertised digital salary in the UK is £51,000. Yet 3 in 5 businesses are suffering a shortage of digital talent, and more than half say this talent gap is on the rise. Have a think. Would you like a career linked to the digital world?
So the such type of digitalization is happening. Now, in that scenario, what should be done and what are those aspects which have to take care? We don't know what will be the future and what will be the futuristic jobs. In that condition, we have to think about the next aspect of the other skills which are most important to keep yourself future fit. Think about this picture when you have seen so many years before. But now, even though some of these are the preferred careers of today, they may not be so tomorrow. These are the hot jobs as on today. People are going mad behind these jobs, but these jobs were not there 10 years before. Now the question arises, in future after 10 years, whether these jobs will remain over there. That's a question mark. What about the future? Will robots snatch our jobs? Will robot take all sort of opportunities? Just because something can be automated does not mean it will be. Robots are not great at making the beds or helping the wisdom. Again, think about this picture. Some years before, maybe 25 years before, this task or this job was in the hit list. This job has been now completely vanished because no one is using the typewriters. But what happens to the job? What happens to that concept? What happens to that aspect? It has changed in the another form. So what I mean to say, job do not get destroyed, but will change their form. Jobs do not get destroyed, but will change their form and create more jobs. The typewriter's job has gone and created the personal secretary or personal assistant or the office secretaries, and the number is increased by 200%. Whether jobs getting destroyed by technological revolution, it's a myth. See, I have done some research and I am putting some list to you. Innovations, job under threat, which will not be there after 10 years, and job created within that 10 years. Robots. So warehouse staff, clerical staff, and pharmacists, these jobs will be under threat. But uses of robots will create near about 272% more jobs in the field of robot designers, engineers, robot dispatchers, robot therapists, robot trainers, robot fashion designers, big data and artificial intelligence, including bots. These jobs are under threat, but they will be creating 323% more jobs in the field of big data scientists, AI scientists, and machine learning experts. So what I mean to say, those jobs which are in hit list today, they were not 10 years before, they will not remain after 10 years, but they will create another form of a job in a multiple way. So future is bright only. What important is, you have to transform yourself skill wise. You should be skilled one. You should be a critical thinker. You should be a creative person. You should be an innovator. You should not run behind the technology only. You should explore the technology. You should not go behind the machine learning only. Rather than you should design the machines. What will be the skill, curricular aspects which help you to succeed in future? When I say succeed in future means to be future fit for the next jobs, to fulfill the need and requirement of the future. Those skills are continuous learning, lifelong learning, problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, people skills. People skills deals with SQ, social quotient, science, technology, engineering, and maths. Now it has come arts also. So it's not STEM, it is STEAM. Social mobile analytics, cloud computing, and mental elasticity. These are the curricular aspects which will make you future fit, which will make you ready to grasp those jobs which are increasing in the multiple way. Only thing is you have to enhance your skills, you have to transform yourself, you have to scaffold yourself. So what will be the top careers be in the future? These are the jobs: animation, social science, computer, IT, ethical hacking, entrepreneurship, management, hotel management, engineering, media. All those jobs are in hit list now. But after 10 years, these will be their shape. They will be transform themselves in a different way. Alternative energy expert, medical mentor, AI salesman, space pilot, data detective. The days were gone for the CEOs. Now it will be chief trust officer, digital tailor, memory creator, organ creator. These will be the jobs which will be in future. What you have to do? You have to skill yourself, you have to transform yourself, you have to scaffold yourself and rock the world. As a parent, there is a lot of things you can do. Now, how you should plan your dream job? You have to think about what you are good at, what are your good qualities, what is your passionate inherent talent, what you love to do, in what way that doing making you happy. At the same time, you have to think about what the world requires, what the world needs, and for what the world is ready to pay. And it all in the periphery of professional ethics, passion, zeal, enthusiasm, your mission, and your occasion. If you combine all those things by choosing what you are good at, what you love, what the world needs, and someone will pay for that. And if you make yourself professionally strong, passionate to do the work with full zeal and mission in the way of occasion, then you will be rocking the world. 50 trillion jobs will be created in 2030. This is not my data. This is the data of World Economic Forum. 15 trillion jobs will be ready by 2030. And the digital revolution which happened, they will impact only 2 billion jobs. So 2 billion jobs will be destroyed, but 15 trillion jobs will be created in 2030. And for that, which skills are required? Mastery over artificial intelligence, mastery over Internet of Things, mastery over X factor of reality. X factor of reality, when I say augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, 3D printing, and robotics. So if you are skilled in these areas, 15 trillion jobs are waiting for you. Now I wanted to show you again one research-based video which will indicate that what are the 10 most futuristic demanding jobs are there in the future fit world, and what are the requirements for that jobs, which are the skills required for that job, and which are the industries or which are the companies or which are the areas are demanding those jobs. Again, let me share my video and then I'll come back to you with that concept. Allow me to share the video first video, please. Moderator, kindly share the first video. Then most demanded jobs in future. What to do when the machines do everything that over the next 10 to 15 years? 12% jobs in the world will be important, but 21 million new jobs will be created as a direct result of new technology. Check out the job listing of the future and get started. Tenth most demanding job, flying car developer. Flying car developer is today already started. 30% annual growth. Ninth most demanded jobs in the world, virtual reality manager. .4% annual growth. Skills required for that are these. Development, real estate, software, healthcare, these are the industries jobs. They are demanding millions of jobs. Great future jobs, full stack software engineer, full stack software engineer. 5% annual growth. Creating the genetic viruses which will kill the destructive viruses, whether it is COVID-19 or COVID-20 or whatever be. We should be ready with the vaccine, and that is possible by genetic engineering. Are we ready? Are we skilled for that? Demanded job, fitness commitment counselor, physical well-being, mental well-being, physical fitness, weight control, keeping your physics. A lot of industries demanding this trained counselors. Fourth, blockchain specialist. The economy is going to be blockchain, cryptocurrency. 1.8% annual growth. Be ready. annual growth. Industry, information technology, computer software, financial services, internet, telecommunication, they are demanding these jobs. Cloud computing. The scenario of the laptop and tablet and will be changed completely when everything is stored on cloud. You can use anywhere and everywhere. One job, 4% annual growth. Most demanded job, machine learning, deep learning. Python. Are you ready to understand the value of Python? Put yourself. Thinking for that. Demanded jobs in future, data detective. Data detective. This is the big data area. 58 big data. Are we ready for that? The same question arises, are we ready for that? Once again, let me share my main screen to think about various aspects. So we have seen the demanding jobs which will be created in future after 10 to 15 years, skills and industries required for that, and those jobs which are hampering. What are the learning aspect responsible for that? Online learning, blended learning, flipped classroom, assessment, conferences, model, skill classes, paper and pencil, messages, portfolios, digital portfolios, artificial intelligence, tools. All these things are possible by critical thinking, by your innovation. Curricular aspect of future fit jobs, why flexibility is required. Today's learner want to have more say in what they want to learn, when they want to learn, where they want to learn, and how they want to learn. What they want to learn to satisfy their inherent talent. When they want to learn, where they want to learn, and how they want to learn. Can we do what learner wants? Because this 21st century generation learner, Z generation learner, their demand is different. Their understanding span is not more than 10 seconds. So within that 10 seconds span, how to ignite that spark within them will make them future ready. So again, that all depends on the curricular aspect. 4 pillars of learning according to the global education. Learning to know, which deals with knowledge, acquiring the new knowledge. Not only acquiring the new knowledge, but sharing that knowledge worldwide, globally. And while sharing the new knowledge, having a dialogue on that sharing. And when we are sharing the knowledge and having the dialogue with the other people, you learn more. And that is called learning to know, learning to do. Whatever is known to you, whatever you have learned, are you doing something with that? Are you applying those learned concepts in the unknown situation? That is the learning. Mugging up and omitting in the examination is not learning. Whatever you have learned, are you designing new things? Are you modifying it? Are you rejecting it? Are you redefining it? Are you reviewing it? Are you relearning it? Are you unlearning it? And are you recreating something new? That is called learning to do and learning to live together. You have a lot of knowledge, you can design anything, and you are applying that thing in an unknown situation, but you don't have life skill, you don't have sympathy, you don't have empathy, you don't have belongingness, you are not ready to take the risk, your social quotient is low, you cannot get connected with the people, then it is of no use. So learning to live together, your presence in the society should be helpful for everyone. Society should welcome you. That is called learning to live together. And the next aspect is learning to be. What will be happening in future? I am ready. COVID-19 is coming, or COVID-20 is coming, or whatever way the distortion is coming, I am the one who is providing the solution for each and every problem. Only solution, no problem. That is called learning to be. Learning to be deals with be ready for the future. Learning to be deals with internalization of your concept. Learning to be deals with integrating your knowledge from one branch to the another branch. Learning to be means studying the scenario of the expanding world, need and requirement of the future of the society, and designing something, doing research, planning something, keeping yourself updated with the emerging global trends. That is called learning to be. In the schooling, days were gone when the traditional schooling was going on. Days were gone when the enriching schooling was going on. Now time has come when you have to empower the schooling. Teacher-centered classroom days were gone. Not even the student-centered classroom now. The empowering schooling called experience-centered classroom. Lifelong learner, experiential learner. Positive experience plays the vital role. It's subjects and classes teacher directed traditional classroom. It is self-directed enrichment classroom. But now the empowered classroom or empowered schooling is virtual authenticity. Competencies, memory is gone. Memory doesn't play any role. What plays the role? Critical thinking and risk taking. Competitiveness, create the jobs. Be interactive with the people. Be interactive with the jobs. Be analytical with variety of aspects to create something new. And what are those skills? Meta skills. It is the skill to learn, learning about how to learn, understanding about how to understand, applying about how to apply, thinking about how to think, creating about how to create. Disciplined mind, educating for the unknown. Whatever be the known, if you are teaching the learner those aspects which is known to them, what is the use of that education? You have to discipline your mind for the deep learning, for the deep thinking. For what? educating for the unknown. Picasso's immersion in art. Metacognition. These are the important curricular aspects which will make you future fit, which will make you ready for the futuristic jobs, which will enhance your creativity, your critical thinking, your risk taking, your innovativeness, and which will make you empathizer, which will make you history creator, not the history follower, which will make you trend setter, not the trend follower, which will make you change maker, not getting driven by change. Metacognition. It's the act of thinking of oneself. Think about yourself. What sort of job makes you happy? What sort of technologies make you passionate? What sort of thought process satisfied your inherent talent? Then only you will be creative, then only you will be critically thinking, then only you will be doing lots of innovations. Blended learning, blending of human trends and technology, motivation, personalization, feedback, fluency and listening, relevance, discipline, with mobility, structure, tracking control, self study, reduce cost, global reach. If you blend all those aspects, future will be yours. Flipped classroom. To design the flipped classroom. What to be learned before the classroom, what to be discussed during the classroom, and how to get challenged after the classroom. That's called flipped classroom. Scaffolding. Days were gone when the teachers were sage on a stage. Days were gone when the teachers were guide on the side. Days were gone even when the teachers are coach and the felicitator. Now the teachers are scaffolder. First of all, they are getting you ready. Then they are showing you how to do it. Then they are helping you to do it. And then they are allowing you to do yourself. And finally, you are thinking what I have learned and how I am going to apply that thing in the unknown scenario. That is called scaffolding, which is nothing but modeling, teaching, practicing, and applying. Modeling, teaching, practicing, and applying. Not holding the hand of a learner, but showing the roadmap, showing the big picture, resolving the difficulties, igniting the spark within the child. That is called scaffolding. Making the child independent learner, giving the complete ownership of its learning to the child. These curricular aspects makes you future fit. 21st century skills. You know that thing, critical thinking, communication, collaboration, risk taking. All those aspects are important. What is that curricular aspect of futuristic jobs? This is the sketch of the future fit schooling, future of education to be. Let us think about this. The learning in future, we already started to be hyper personalized and adaptive. Hyper personalized and adaptive. One step we will discuss in detail. Should be artificial intelligence and the machine learning driven. Should have the component of experiential learning. Should be driven by the mixed reality, X factor of reality, augmented reality, virtual reality, 3D printing, robotics, Internet of Things, connect the campuses, use the internet to do the research to change the world, credentialing, digital portfolios, anyone, anytime, everyone, every time can check your credentials and allow you to do this degree and that degree. Hyper personalized and adaptive learning. What is that? It should be as per the space and pace of a child, which enhances the competency based progression, not the percentage based, competency based progression, which provides focused remediation. Remediation helps learner focus on areas of weakness, learning gaps, fills the learning gap, enhance the learning and teaching outcomes through hyper-personalized learning framework, allows learner the flexibility of any time and anywhere learning whatever the child want to learn, wherever the child want to learn, in whatever the way child want to learn. That is called hyper-personalized and adaptive learning. Future fit aspect of curriculum to fulfill the need and requirement of futuristic jobs. Using artificial intelligence and machine learning for deeper insight of learning. Deeper insight of learning. Learning insights. Enhance the learning experience through personalized and adaptive learning. Teachers, no more sage on stage, no more guide on side, no more felicitator, but the scaffolder. No one can replace the teacher. No technology in the world can replace the teacher. But yes, techno-savvy teachers are those teachers which are innovative, creative, and using the machine, exploring the machine, using the technology, embracing the technology without becoming techno-addict. Using the machine without becoming himself or herself machine will be a big threat to the traditional teachers. Experiential learning, real-time learning experience. Whatever you have learned, apply in the real-time world. Enjoy the mistakes and the blunders done by the student with the smiling face. But ensure that they are not repeating the same mistake again. And when they do that thing, they will reach to the root cause of the mistake. They will review it, they will resign it, they will redefine it, they will redesign it, and reframe it, revise it, and finally they will recreate it. That is called accelerated learning. What are the ways for that? Flipped classroom, hybrid classroom, scaffolding, virtual school technology, content, collaborate, create, curate. Digital transformations are happening. Are we ready? Are we ready to accept those challenges and transform ourselves for that? Let me show once again a small video to you. Yeah, the second video, moderator, kindly share the second video, please. Yes, change is happening.
Once upon a time, business as usual was often good enough. No more. Where we are going, good enough is dead.
Good enough is dead.
In a world where everything is connected, where everything is equally excellent, where performance is reaching perfection, there's only one space left to innovate in. You.
One space left, that is
right
you.
Now, you are a central point in the raging tornado of change fueled by digitization, mobilization, augmentation, disintermediation, automation. Well, the list goes on. Science fiction is becoming science fact. Think about self-driving cars or computers that can learn and think. The way we work will never be the same. The skills we need will be dramatically different. Winning or losing are now happening faster than ever before. So what's your response? How will you discover new opportunities in one of the most transformational times in human history? Are you driving change or are you being driven by it?
Are you
Disruption
driving
has
change?
become the new normal. With change, it's always gradually, then suddenly, well, things really have stopped happening gradually. This change is exponential. Everything that used to be dumb and disconnected is now wired and intelligent. Cars, cities, ports, farms, even our bodies will be wired with
Everything
sensors
is
and
connected
will
by the
talk to
chips.
each other.
Our body, our
These
brain.
game changers are also combinatorial. They amplify each other, creating a perfect storm of change. Quantum computing fuels big data. The Internet of Things fuels artificial intelligence and deep learning, which fuels robotics. However, anything that cannot be digitized or automated will become extremely valuable. Human-only traits such as creativity, imagination, intuition, emotion, and ethics will be even more important in the future, because machines are very good at simulating, but not at being. Yes, robots and software will do some of our work, but this will allow us to focus on things that cannot be automated. To imagine change squared, you've got to start engaging more with what might be, not just with what is. Immerse yourself in the immediate future, 5 to 7 years out from today. We need to go beyond technology and data to reach human insights and wisdom. Technology represents the how of change, but humans represent the why. The future is about holistic business model. The opportunity is to be liquid, to learn just in time, not just in case, not single improvements, but complete transformations, not individual systems, but new ecosystems. Humanity is where true and lasting value is created. We will engage, relate, and buy things because of the experiences they provide, because of their transformative power. The future doesn't just happen. The future gets happened. The new way to work is to embrace technology, but not to become it. The future is in technology, yet the bigger future lies in transcending it. Let's live and lead from here.
A new way to embrace the technology, but not becoming techno addict. So it is not only the technology, it is beyond that also. Your human trends will lead the technology in future. Whatever you are going to apply in an unknown situation, that will matter more than whatever you are learning. Application will play a vital role, and for that, critical thinking, innovation, risk taking, keeping the mental elasticity in a static position, controlling the neuron flow in a better way, that will play a vital role. So, psychological well being, physical well being, mental well being, that well being will ensure that you are future fit for the futuristic jobs. Another aspect is design thinking process. Empathize to reframe, diverse to converge, ideate the solutions, make the prototype, test it, and just go ahead. Design thinking. Sorry. From the problem space to solution space, from design challenge to design solution. Various design thinking groups and their innovations, which are changing the world. These are the curricular aspects which are required for the design thinking. Design challenge, stakeholder mapping, context mapping, road mapping, empathy mapping, exploring the persons, journey mapping, research sense mapping, brainstorming, think differently, think wrong, and then correct it, affinity mapping, idea filtering, stakeholder value mapping, low fidelity prototyping, digital prototyping, acting it out, testing, and these are the curricular aspects. Thank you. Thank you from my side. These are the all aspects which I wanted to share with you, and opening the platform for question answer. I deliberately put a lot of time for question answer because the presentation was somewhat which is futuristic, and for that we have to think beyond, we have to think a lot. So the platform is open for question answer. Moderator, please come forward and coordinate with the questions.
That's amazing and eye-catching presentation. Thanks for enlightening us with your pearls of wisdom on futuristic job. After watching your super presentation, one question arises in my mind is that, am I ready for this future? Thank you so much, sir. Because because 10 to 15 years after 10 to 15 years, everything will be so technologistic. So we have to be more develop ourselves. Uh, so thank you for your contribution and thank you for your precious time. And I wish your knowledge will be effective for our audience because you shared your valuable insight. I have no doubt our viewers will be benefited today by the awareness they received taught your technique. Thanks a lot, sir.
Always
Now,
welcome. Always welcome.
now it's time for uh, question answer. I think it's time. Sir, are you thinking that we have to be receive question from?
Yeah, if any question is there, direct question they can ask. I can reply that thing. If anybody has any
Okay,
query or
okay,
any
sir.
confusion,
We
any
will take
suggestion
question
of
from
any
the
sharing. Mhm.
yes, we will take question from the audience. Now the
Yes.
moment of question answer, you can question from our speaker. Please put your question in the comment box. And do you have any question?
Yes, please. Questions are most welcome. Is there any
So
question
our
in the chat box?
So our knowledge seeker, please put your question in the comment box. Because our speaker said they're learning to be. So learning, if you want to be learning to be, so please put a question to our speaker and obviously put your question in the comment box. We are waiting for your questions. Thank you.
One question is there. How did the teacher evaluation change the world? What are the some advantages of the technological revolution? Yes, technological advantages of the technological revolution is technology making you more efficient, more competent. Technology is saving your time. Technology is taking you a step ahead. Technology is guiding you for the new roadmap. Technology is showing you a big data. The only drawback is we have to embrace the technology instead of becoming techno addict. The only drawback is we have to use the machines instead of becoming ourselves machine. Nowadays, what is happening? We are becoming techno addict and disturbing our well-being. We ourselves becoming a machine and disturbing ourselves. But instead of that, if you embrace the technology, if you use the machines, find out the roadmap, see the big picture, apply the big data, critically think, understand the design thinking, you can rock the world. So technology is useful. Technology provides you the platform on which you can jump in such a manner that even sky is not the limit, it is just beginning. Technology is a tool, technology is a weapon, but how to use it and what to do it depends on your critical thinking, on your innovation, on your applying the learned concept into unknown situation. So that way technology is useful, and some two three drawbacks are there which I have already shared with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Well answered, sir. And I think Mr. Plummy also got her answer. Thank you, sir. We are waiting for next question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Is
there
there
any
any
is there any
yes, sir.
possibility that we as a teacher could be replaced by this robotic machine in the future? Not at all. No one can replace the teacher. This technology, robots, they will make you a multitasker. They will make you more efficient teacher. But yes, if you are not skilled, if you are not transforming yourself, that will create a problem. So technology will empower the teacher, can never replace the teacher, because the teacher is the one who is creating the technology. Teacher is the one who is using the technology. Teacher is the one who is designing the technology. Teacher is the one who are teaching the students how to use that technology. So how can the technology revolution will replace the teacher? Cannot be. But yes, techno savvy teachers will replace the traditional teachers. Transform teachers will replace the traditional teachers. So you have to transform, you have to scaffolded, you have to update it, you have to skilled, then no one can replace you. So your survival is depending on your competency, on your skill, on your knowledge, and how to apply that knowledge in the unknown situation. So that's my input on that.
Great answer, sir. I think our knowledge seeker also got her answer. Thank you.
Yeah,
We are waiting for next question.
please.
Next question is on the screen. Sir, Dr. Pramod Mahajan, how will digital divide affect the future job? From Isaiah.
From Isaiah. Yes, Miss Isaiah, digital divide is a myth. Digital divide, yes, we do understand that in the some rural areas the digital technology is not there, but they are beyond the talented concepts. As in my presentation, I have already made it very clear that those who will not be automated and connected will be more precious. So there is no question of digital divide. The things which are not dump and wire and not automated, that will be more precious. And what are those things? Creativity, risk taking, using the technology, allowing the world to embrace the technology. So digital divide will not affect the future jobs. Yes, digitalization will create the further jobs and give you a roadmap to get skilled yourself. That is required. and getting skilled yourself, or we can say the filling the learning gap is your responsibility. For that, digital divide is not responsible at all. There are ways and means beyond technology. There are ways and means beyond learning. There are ways and means beyond design thinking. Ultimately, the brain power, and the brain is the super duper and supermost computer which will operate the whole world. And that is nothing, that is you, and only you. The question arises whether you will drive the change or you are driven by the change. If you are driving the change, trust me, whatever divide is, whether it is a digital divide, whether it is a learning divide, whether it is a gender divide, whether it is a distortion divide, whatever be, if you are driving the change, you will rock in the world. Thank you.
Well answered, sir. I think Miss Ishaya also got her answer. Thank you, Ishaya. And we will pick another question
What is the
from
difference between natural consequences and logical consequences? What are logical consequences in the classroom? Yeah, nice question. Very good question. Question of the day. Natural consequences are those which are naturally happening. Like rainy season comes, rain comes, a lot of rain will be there. Now, the logical consequences is how to utilize that rainy water for the saving of the water. If you keep that water saved, and if you recharge your seas, if you recharge your well, if you recharge your surrounding, if you recharge the earth, the water level will come up. So that is called digital or logical consequences. Wind energy is available everywhere, natural consequences. How to use that wind energy to create the electricity, that is the logical consequences. Sun is the ultimate source of energy, lot of solar power is there. Design that sort of solar cell logically, having connections in such a manner that that energy is stored during daytime, and during night time you are using it. So there is no difference between the natural consequences and logical consequences, but natural consequences are the resources, and logical consequences are designing some techniques to utilize those resources critically without wasting them. That's my input on that.
thank you, sir, for your answer. And Mr. Aaron also got his answer. Thank you so much, Aaron. And we are waiting for next question.
I am amazed by the presentation that you have presented. Is my worry is how about those individual with zero knowledge in digital? How many adopt with these changes, and any insight with this, sir? Yes, those who have a zero knowledge, trust me, they are more able people. They can critically think beyond. Those who have the so-called zero knowledge, their innovation is great. They are more focused. They are more digitalized in thought process. Digital technology is different thing, and getting digitalized in the thought process is something different. What I mean to say, zero knowledge means unlearn so many things, relearn so many things, and transform so many things for the better future, for the better aspects. Let me tell you, what you was yesterday, what you are today, and what you will be tomorrow will deal with your unlearning, means keeping your knowledge zero, relearning, getting the new emerging trend, new emerging global trend, and transforming, digitally applying it by digital thought process, not using the technology, by digital thought process. That is something great. That my input on that.
Thanks, sir. And also the knowledge seeker also got her answer. We will pick another question. Here's the question on the screen, sir.
Yeah. What could be the most challenging part to be abreast on futuristic environment? Yeah, very good question. Now, the most challenging part is we have to stop running behind the physical world. We have to be close to the nature. So if you are close to the nature, you will save the environment. You will be saving the environment. Now, some 2 months before, I was reading a newspaper. In that, it has mentioned that in Mumbai, in India, in Mumbai, there were 20-ton garbages were there in the sea. Now the question arises, who put that garbages in the sea? And if you are putting that much garbages in the sea and disturbing the environmental balance of the flow of the water of the sea has every right to correct the flow of the water, and then the tsunami will come. So who is responsible for the tsunami? Those who are throwing the garbages in the sea. So, and if then when we stop throwing the garbages in the sea, don't use those type of things. It means be closer with the nature, start living the life simply, don't run behind the artificial world, behind the futuristic progress and all. Be with your nature and with your physical needs and requirement, and keep on doing so many things. Now the world economy deals with the agriculture, but what we are doing, we are creating the concrete. We are using the concrete and creating the cities only. Then there will be a question of who will create the food, from where you will get the cotton, from where you will get the wheat, from where you will get the uh, green vegetables. If you are cementing each and everything, so if you have to be a futuristic uh, saver of environment, you have to limit your physical deeds and physical needs and be closer with the nature. That's the input on that. And yes, it is very much challenging.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. I think also Carol got his answer. And thank you for giving your precious time to us. It is really great webinar for us. And hopeful we will learn something new and you will implement in it your life. So thank you so much, sir. Now
Yes, I
it's
too
time
learn a
for,
lot by the questions.
thank you, sir. Now it's time for our quiz competition. So please invite your friends, family, and play together and have more fun. And thank you, sir, for your time. And here's our website www.slido.com for evening code IGP3. So let's and learn and grow together. Share this live. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, Twitter, social media, and invite your friends in this live. After playing a video, we will start our quiz competition. Now it's time for quiz completion. Please join in our Slido www.slido.com, and today our evening code is RGP3. And please invite your friends, family, and play together and have more fun with us. Already we are so many participants all joined with us. Here is 24 participants already joined. Christian, Leah, Panchula, Jemima, Jasper, Yuangi, Isaiah, then Salma, M. Alan, Justin B. Savilo. So many participants. It's now 27 participants. Please invite your friends and family and play together with us. Is now 29 participants joined, and we are waiting for more participants. Now please invite your friends and learn and grow together. We will uh, we will provide top a certificate to top 10 participants or who will winner in this competition. We are waiting for more participants. Please invite your friends, family for playing with us and have more fun. Now it's 31 user already joined this. Please join in www.slido.com, and our evening code is RGP3. And it's easy to play. Now 31 user already joined. Now get ready and let's play. Expert in different kinds of job. Two options here. And the time is running 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is over. This poll is locked and 20% already. Yes, the right question answer is specialization, and 80% are right. And the first one is Jemima, second one is Shirley, Justin, Carmela, Flomi, and we are waiting for the next second question. And the second question is, in which episode did Rani recite all of his job? Which one is correct? Record and breaking balls, and second one is Cooper's and Cuties. The time is running 3, 2, 1, and the poll is locked. Yes, and to 82% are correct. Records and wrecking balls, and the option one was first one. 82% are right. We are waiting for the second question, and the winner is for the second question is Jamima S. Savilo, Shirley, Justin B. Savilo, Leah, Franchula, Flomi. We are waiting for the third question. And the third question is, futuristic society decide that color coding people is the best way to govern. Which one is right? The option is Red Queen and Maze Runner. Which one is correct? The time is running. Please click the right one. It's 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is over. And poll is locked. Which one is correct? We are waiting for the correct answer. Okay, Red Queen. Is first one is the correct, and 63 participants are correct. Congratulations. And the first one is Shirley and then Zamima, then Justin, Alex, and we are waiting for the fourth question. And the fourth question is, his book, Looking Backward, glorified socialistic ideals of equality in the futuristic novel. And the option is Lester Frank Award, Edward Bellamy. And the option time is running 3, 2, 1, and the poll will be locked. It's locked, and the right answer is okay. Lester one is 80, right answer is Edward Bellamy, and 42% participants are right. Congratulations, 42% participants. And the first one is who is the Flomi is the first one, then Annalini, Carmona, and Zemima, then Shirley. We are waiting for the next question. Our next question is knowing whether jobs in a career are growing or dash in an important part of career planning, spending and declining. Which one is the correct? Please click the right answer. The time is running, and 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is locked. We are waiting for the right answer, and the declining is the right answer. 44% participants are right. Congratulations, 44% participants. And who are the first one? We are waiting. Yes. The Shirley is the first one. Leah Fanchula, then Devaria, Joel, Flomi. We are waiting for the next question. Sixth question. Yes. The sixth question is it true Steve Jobs and Steve created the Apple computer on the April Fool's Day? Source lifesciencein.com. Now time is running 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the poll is locked. Which one is the correct? Yes, 76. True is the correct. 76 participants are correct. And the first one is Shirley, Leah Fantula, Kivindana, Ricky, Flomi. We are waiting for the next question. And the next question is, following is the accept of individual documentation accept. The option is involvement and deductive marks. Which one is the correct? Put the right answer. The 4, 3, 2, the time is running, and the stop stopped. Clock is locked. Which one is the correct? Yes, deductive mark. Sorry, yes. 72% are correct. And the right answer or correct answer, okay. We are waiting for the next question. How many circular stands are included in guidance document? The option is 5 and 6. Please put the right answer. We have no more time. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the poll is locked. Which one is the correct? Yes, 5. First one. 5. The option is 1. The 5 is yes, 57% are correct. And we are waiting for the next question. And the next question is economics 11 or 12 have moved to the which circular area? And the option is social studies. Take it. We are waiting for the right answer. Okay, the time is running now. 3, 2, 1, and the poll is logged. And the right answer is social studies. 56 participants are correct. Our next question is we can find cross-circular accept and values article of Lomsey 8 2013 and options 10 and 18. Which one is correct? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time is over. And the correct answer is 18 and the second option was 25% participants are correct and 75% are incorrect. Congratulations, Indiana. And second one is K for Rivara. Then third one is Joel and Jordan, Joy and Zemima. Thank you for your participants. Congratulations, top 10 quiz competitor winner. We will provide you certificate in our page. We will after some time later. You will collect it from our pages, IGP page. And thank you for your participation. Thank you so much. Congratulations, top 10 quiz competition winner. We will provide our certificate too in our page, in IGP page. You will collect our certificate some moment later. And now it's time for ending. So thank you so much, sir, for giving your precious time and spending time with us. A lot of thanks for you. Now, to our knowledge seeker, our dear knowledge seeker, I would love to thank you from my deep heart for attending today's session. Hopefully, you learned something new and you will implement it in your life. Please leave a review and a comment on our page if you learned something or we will help you a little bit. Don't forget to collect a certificate and obviously give a check-in with IGP. Please spread the information with your friend. We hope to see you all again in next webinar. Thank you so much. Stay happy and stay safe. Okay, to the certification processes, instructions are on the screen. And the code is required code is IGP 5670. Without code, no one is eligible for certification. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime.